Welcome to Overly Obsessed, Unsung, and Underground. Ooh, did you come here because your social life has suffered tremendously since your friends are sick and tired of you playing the same damn song over and over again from someone they never heard of?
Or did you just finish looking up your favorite artist's bio on Wikipedia and the artist's song lyrics on genius.com? There you go.
Hi, how are you?
There you go. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
What's happening?
I'm chilling. How are you?
Good. So you can hear me good?
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm waiting for my co-host Ree. She's about to come up in the room.
Sounds good.
Okay. But it is nice to meet you. Should I call you Tima or Fatima?
Yeah, just call me Tima.
Tima. Okay. All right, cool. Well, I'm Danny's.
Nice to meet you, Danny.
Nice to meet you. And Ree about to come up on in here.
Hi.
Wait, I think I hear somebody, but I can't see. Oh, hi. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
Yes. Oh my God, your smile lights up a room. I tell you.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Thank you for taking the
Yes.
time out to spend the morning with the OOUU Pod. And we are overly obsessed, unsung, and underground.
Yes.
So kind of know what we're about a little bit.
I think I have an idea, but before I'm wrong, can you elaborate? Because I'd like to hear it.
Of course. So we really love music. That's number one, first and foremost. And so but to the point where we're obsessed. Like this, all we do. We breathe. We eat. We shit it. We love it. Okay. And so, but we really love to embrace our unsung artists, musicians, and underground artists. And we're a platform to promote those artists and to educate those artists and just keep pouring love of music to the world,
Definitely.
And so right now we're actually like beginning our season 2, and we're doing like a feature on producers right now.
Hey.
So we were like, we gotta bring Tima on here. Like,
yes, it's like we definitely gotta get Tima. Oh my God, her energy is amazing. Amazing, that energy.
yeah. So I was introduced to you from TikTok.
Oh.
My daughter is on there heavy. So like, and I just keep seeing you like doing your, the piano and jam. And I'm like, yo, she is straight 90s vibe. Like, I love
Of course.
So yes, but what we're gonna do, Ree, tell her how everything pans out in the beginning.
So in the beginning, start off with the trivia game. And it's always called the OOUU Pod something or whatever. So your game to start it off is going to be called OOUU Tima.
Hey, so special.
Yeah. This is the first time we playing this one.
Right. This is the first time we play this one. And I hope we do the game right. But hopefully, yeah, we'll work it all out. But with that saying, we ask you a couple of questions and then you have to answer it. So with the OOUU Tima, this one, we know since you play chords and you always with the piano and everything, we're going to ask you like, we're going to talk about different songs by different artists to tell if you could let us know what chords are in that song. Look at her face.
All right, we're gonna see how that goes. We're gonna see how it goes.
Now, do you happen to be by your piano right now?
I am actually by my piano.
And it might be helpful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
yeah, absolutely. We're gonna see how this goes because
okay. All right. If it's terrible, we just keep it moving.
Gotcha.
But I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be terrible. So
I'm excited. This is like a
yeah. We like to have fun. Okay.
Yes. Because it's kind of, how you first get on, you be like, oh, this is awkward. Yeah. So, we like to bring some party to it. So a little bit of excitement.
It's original. I like it.
All righty. So the first one is I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly.
Oh my God.
Oh, it looked like we stumped Tima. Woo!
I believe
I'm
I
about to
can
look it up.
fly.
Okay, am I allowed to cheat? Am I allowed to cheat and look it up?
No. Okay, so if you can't get it, you can't get it. You can't get it.
I can just play something.
Yeah, come on. What was your version be? Hey.
Okay. I believe I can fly.
Yes.
I believe I can touch the sky.
Yeah.
Every night. I believe and fly away.
Come on.
Hey.
Believe I can soar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Through that open door. I believe-
Hey.
That's all I got.
Yes.
So Reek, tell her what the chords are.
So it said something about like C, F.
Oh, I was in the right key too. I'm so excited. I believe I fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
There you go.
that's what I was playing. I'm not lying. That's
So you got
like, that's probably the only time that's gonna happen. I was not sure if I was in the right key. I'm so proud of myself right now. I spoke to what I was kind of playing. I was on the right track. Okay, I'm happy about
Yes. Yes.
All
Okay.
right, that's
So the
up
next
to you.
one. You won that one. You won that one. You
I'm
crushed
proud.
it.
That's the
You
last time.
crushed it.
1 out of 5. 1 out of 5.
Yes. So the next one is, of course, everybody loves the song, but Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder.
Oh, I used to know how to play this. Oh my god, definitely in like. It's definitely.
I
like,
know, Tima, and you've been playing since you were 5, right?
I'm not as good as everybody thinks I am. I'm good at like playing like off the top of my head, but it's like I'll play this song. I'm like, all right, like let me get my music theory together. I know it's in probably E flat major because E flat major has mostly black keys because it's easier for blind people to feel the black keys. So that's the
Isn't she lovely? Oh.
Isn't she
Man, this talent, I swear.
Yes, it's just amazing. I'm just so impressed.
I never thought to discover.
Yes. Yes.
All right, that's
Okay.
I take that.
So the chord, it says B A M C C D C.
It was B.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I get
Okay.
it. I was a step up. Okay, I was close.
Bartender by T-Pain.
Okay, wait. That should be an easier one. I made no strange to you. I'm not the bartender. If you're looking for me,
Hey. Yes.
I think that's it. That's the wrong key.
Whole time, Tima, you reminded me what that song, how that song go.
You ain't remember? Well, you know I'm a T-Pain fan, so I be always knowing his song. But yes,
awesome.
So they said that it starts with CC B
CCB
A-N.
AM. C. Okay, that's interesting.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So
That's very
okay, so teach me, because it says CC and then it says BAM, like B, like A.
That'd be B major and A minor. So technically C C. And sometimes those chord websites are a little weird because sometimes they're designed for like guitarists. You know what I mean? So it'll be like technically it's like C C B major and then A minor. C or is it, I'm trying to figure out what key is that. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah, it's a different kind of chord progression.
Yeah.
Vibe with it.
All right. And then we have Lovely Day by Bill.
Oh,
Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day.
I gotta change up the sound.
And you know, we about the unsung underground, so we go old school. Okay.
Yes, of course. You know I love old school.
Yes.
Oh, I hear it.
I do too. That's why I'm like, yeah.
I have them. I had them. I'm so close.
I hear it.
Okay. When I wake up in the morning.
Yes.
And my heart sleeping.
Hey.
Oh my God, this is
A lovely. I want to get that right. A lovely. Nope, I got it. Oh, I'll switch it up. I'm gonna switch it up.
No.
Lovely day.
Yeah.
Hey.
And this is the thing, we can listen to this all day. It
Sure
just,
can. Sure can.
Don't be wrong, but like, you know, I put
Go ahead, Tima. You got it. You got it.
yes.
I'm not sure I was right key, but we'll see.
So those chords, which is a little, it's C, B, A mate. What is it? A M, F, B, A M, B, A M, C.
C, B. Sorry,
F.
The first is F.
C.
B, A M, B, A M, C.
Oh. When I wake up in the morning,
there you go.
Yeah, it's a little lower, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tried to go as low as I could possibly go because I know it's a man. So I was like, let me see. That makes sense. That makes sense. I was kind of on the right track. It started on like
you win it. You win it.
Like as long as you play it, you win
right.
it.
I know a bunch of music people are gonna be like, oh my God, what was that? You know what I mean? There are people that like automatically know the progressions, and I'm just like, yo, I'm in awe of them.
All right, we do the last one. Hopefully
okay, so the last
one,
and then we're going to get into the interview. So the last one is Move On Up by Curtis Mayfield.
You know, I don't know that song.
You don't?
No, sing it. You have to sing it.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to play it for you because I don't want to sing that song. Hold on. Hold on.
I feel so terrible. Like my
no, please don't. Because so Ree, she does the games, and sometimes I don't be knowing the songs either.
Come on, y'all. Y'all know these songs. Watch when I play it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You got it.
Like, move on.
There you go. That's it. Yes.
Okay. All right. I think it was close. It was in the right key though.
You're amazing.
So they said that it started in F, G, B, A minor.
F G
Mm-hmm.
F.
But the way that you played it sounds better.
You know why? I think they transposed it because that's definitely not an F. Like after hearing it, it was da da da. So
Yeah.
they're playing it in like C, which sometimes they'll transpose it so it's easier on guitar. That's right there. That's in it's in B minor, but they're playing it in C.
Oh.
So it's easier. So there's not a lot of like sharps and flats in it.
Right.
But I'm like, there's definitely not an F in there. I know that there's an F sharp.
You better let them know.
You better let
know. You know it's an F sharp. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So we just want to thank you again for coming out to the OOUU Pod. And we just first want to do our check-in with you. So how's 2021?
Yes, happy New
treating you
Year
so far.
I'm actually, I'm blessed. I'm really blessed. But we're trying to stay away from the news. You know what I mean? We're trying to like stop watching the news. Definitely working hard. Yeah, just trying to like focus and like knock out all the outside noise,
Yeah. So where does the name Tima come from?
Yeah. So my full name is Fatima.
Okay.
And my whole family calls me Tima. And like I knew I wanted my stage name to be something that like was very similar to my name because I just didn't feel having two names. You know what I mean? Like I just didn't feel like having to answer to two different things. So I was like, oh, like Tima, and originally it was gonna be Tima D, which had my last name. But then I grew up. I was like 19. I feel like it sounded like I was on New Kids on the Block, like Tima D. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm just gonna keep the Tima, and that's it.
Right.
So so tell us a little bit about your musical background. What really inspired you to start music? Where did it all come from?
Yeah, definitely. Well, my mom put me in lessons when I was around maybe like 5, and like that was definitely a blessing. And I don't think she thought it was gonna go anywhere. She was just kind of like, oh, like let's just give you something to do like on the weekends. And then
that's
so
what we do.
Just so you're not watching television. So then like I did that, and then like I kind of just like kept going. And because I started so young, it felt like school. So like it couldn't really fathom like something that I could like stop, even though like it was just kind of like, okay, like, you go to school on the weekend and Saturday you do piano. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I ended up having the same teacher for like 5 years old till when I was like 18. Like she saw me grow up.
Wow.
Yeah, and
that's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good because she knew me, and she knew like how I learned and things like that. But there was a period of time where she had to go back to her country to take care of her mother. So there was like a period maybe between like 11 and like 14 where like we didn't take lessons. And no, probably younger than that, because I was like in junior high school, and I got in trouble because I got like a C in like a class or something, and my dad was like, you know what, no more television. It's because you're watching too much television. And like to kids, just making stuff up. And like back then that was detrimental. Like I feel like if that happened to my brother now, like okay, I have my phone, I have Netflix, I have YouTube, like it doesn't matter. But like TV was it. I didn't have a cell phone or anything like that. So I was like,
how long ago was this? When was
it? Wasn't that long. It was like 2009 probably.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I was young. I was like maybe like 11.
Okay.
So like that was our only source of entertainment. You know what I mean? So then I had to find ways to entertain myself. So I would like play on like Windows Movie Maker on the computer.
Yeah.
And my mom had all these old CDs. All these are the R&B CDs. All the CDs that I play in Sunday morning when it's time to clean. So I would just like play them on the old radio, and for fun I would just kind of like learn how to play the songs. And the radio only fit upstairs, so what I would do is I would have to play it, and then I would have to like listen real quick and then run down the stairs to the piano and figure it out. And I'd just be running up and down the stairs. And eventually I was able to run slower. And that kind of really built up like my ear. So I'm thankful for that because I had the time to just kind of like immerse myself in it without
and perfect your craft, and that's why you're amazing at it now. So definitely great.
Wow.
Who are some people in the music industry that you look up to?
Um, it's I definitely love Teddy Riley. Like
Yes.
I love Teddy Riley so much.
New
If
Jack
I
Swing.
think, yeah, yes, I love New Jack Swing. I wanted to come back. I love this new guy. You guys would love him probably, Devin Morrison. He has that same kind of like dream soul, like vintage vibe. Oh, amazing. Um, who else? It's like all the people I look up to, they're like not popular anymore. Or they're like my manager was like, okay, list like your top 20 dream collabs. I'm like, they're all like past. Like they're not here anymore.
Who are you telling?
Yeah.
I already know.
Yeah.
I'm still listening to them people till this day. I don't even listen. I mean, I listen to some of the new stuff, but the old stuff,
I
I
love
can't stop listening to it.
Yes.
Yeah, it was the best stuff.
Yeah.
And I know you had mentioned that your favorite CD was Jodeci, so you know that's like everything.
Oh, Devontae Swing. I forgot about Devontae Swing. Oh, that like one of my favorite producers. Oh my god. Oh my god. I went to Catholic school and like
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah. For our senior kind of like religion project, it was really dated, but you had to like plan a wedding, which is like problematic. And if you were dating somebody, you could of course marry them in like the school. But like if you weren't, you could just make up the name. So I like married Devontae Swing. Like it was like it was. But yeah, that's how serious it goes.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Okay, so because we got a bond. So what's your favorite Jodeci song, girl?
Oh my god.
Look at her. Look at her.
Girl, mine is My Heart Belongs to You. Girl, oh my girl.
Yes, pass out. You gotta pass out on
The
it.
chills that come in my body every time that beat drop. Ding ding ding.
Yeah. Oh my god. I love like KC. No, JoJo. I get them confused. Oh my god. I love him because he sings like it hurts.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, he's turning himself. I'm just like, oh my god. Like that whole first album is amazing. Like I love how they have like the ballad section first and they have like the upbeat New Jack Swing section. I say for ballads, I really like I'm Still Waiting. Oh my god, it's such a good. It wasn't one of the more popular ones,
right?
I think I like it because it's not as overplayed as like Forever My Lady and like Stay. Yeah. Oh, and Come and Talk to Me. I could play like that. Will never get old. Never ever get old. Oh, like I just can't. I just love them so much. I do. They're amazing.
Oh my god, we have to meet them one day.
Shout out to them. I'm trying to get them on.
I really have to like claim that this year.
We are. Yes. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yes. And I think low key they might do a versus, but who would they do a versus with?
Listen, I would be there. I was there for Brandy and Monica, right?
Yes.
I would think maybe Blackstreet. Maybe they have a little bit more. No, they kind of the same amount of hits, or
they have to go with oh my god,
there's so many.
I didn't really. I thought they was gonna go against Boys and Men, but I was just like,
oh yeah, okay,
maybe.
Okay, they're the same era. Okay,
yeah, exactly. But I didn't even think of Blackstreet though. I don't know what I was thinking.
Man.
Yeah, I think Boys to Men would probably be better because like Blackstreet's a little bit older. It's a little bit newer, whereas Boise was a little bit older. Yeah. Oh my god, I'll be there for that.
Yes.
Maybe extra and screaming and fall on the floor. I'm ready. Like
who you telling?
How did you learn how to produce beats in particular?
Right. Well, yeah, definitely. I always wanted to produce. Like when I remember when I was like a teenager, like 13, I saw the first view I saw of production was like that scene in Hustle and Flow where he's like, blah, blah, yeah. And I was like, oh, and like the beat pad, I'm like, I want that. Like I just like I want that so bad.
Yeah.
And I asked my mom, I'm like, yo, I just need a beat pad, and she's like, nah. Like she's like, it's way too much money, right? So I was like, okay. And then like I graduated high school, and then my grandmother was like, I'll give you like a graduation gift, you wouldn't go on a trip or something like that. And I was like, just get me like this $100 MIDI, you know what I mean? And that's it. Like, just give me a MIDI keyboard and that's it. And I got my little school Mac computer. It had GarageBand on it. And I literally like, first time I got it, I sat on the couch and I literally just like sat with it on my lap with a laptop and like played like, I'm gonna show you like a keyboard like this small and just kind of like looped it. And like they were terrible beats, right? But like it was a start. And then eventually like I kind of kept upping myself and then kind of buying stuff, and then I've really perfected it.
So self-taught.
Yeah.
Low key. Yeah, and a lot of YouTube tutorials.
Okay.
Yeah.
YouTube University. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
Is music something that you always wanted to do?
Kind of. Yeah. When I was younger, I wanted to be a spy. That was like the only like
Hold on, a what?
A spy. When I was like 7.
Really?
I was like, I'm gonna be a spy. I saw Spy Kids and I'm just like, that's my career. Like that's what's happening.
Yes.
And like eventually I was like, all right, no, I want to do music. Like that's it. That's all I want to do. Like,
are a part of the band or used to be a part of the band?
Yeah, no, yeah. It's funny. We kind of disbanded like a month before everything blew up, like on my end, which was so weird. The thing about us, we were a massive touring band. That's how we started. Like we didn't start like coming together and like writing music and like recording it and putting it out. Like our first thing together was like, hey, like I want to play a show. We were like 19 and we're like emailing venues like, hey, can we put together a show? Can we put together a show? And a venue picked us up and then we got friends and they're like, okay, drummer so and so, hey, you want to play the show? And then like we sold it out because we kind of pushed it so hard. And then after a while word of mouth happened and we just kind of like were like touring all the time, and we were together like 3 years and put out 4 songs. Like it was anything. It was crazy because all we did was tour. And COVID hit and we just couldn't tour anymore. And we tried to like navigate COVID, but then it just like, and we tried to like, record and like send each other parts, but we just like realized that like it's just not gonna work. You know what I mean? Because it's too much. It's time for like another step. And then like I started doing this and then it like blew up. Like,
yeah. You really enjoyed it though. Like how's the tour life?
Oh, I can't wait for live to happen again. Like I can't wait to especially take all this on tour. But for us, that was like the best experience ever because we were still like, some of us were still in school, some of us were working like full-time jobs because we had just graduated, and the touring was basically like every weekend we'd have somewhere to go. We just have to, or there'd be times where, and I do not suggest this, where like I had to go to like upstate New York and I worked at like a job in like a kitchen, and I took like the earliest shift possible, and I was working like 5 o'clock in the morning till 1 p.m. and I would like run out of work, go home, grab my keyboard and like run to upstate New York for the show, and then come back 1 o'clock in the morning, get like an hour of sleep and go back to work. Like it was like the
grind.
Constantly running. So like I love the experience of seeing something new and experiencing something new and setting up and like meeting a bunch of different bands. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
It needs to. Like yesterday, I was always at a concert. I miss it.
It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. I'm gonna speak into existence.
Yes. So what is your favorite thing to do? Produce, write, or play?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm a Virgo. I got control issues, so I can do everything. If I had to do like one thing for the rest of my life, I'm between producing and writing, and I would say maybe production. Even though I like that's really, I have to choose because I love to write. I think mostly because I think with production I'll never get bored, and they're always like, it'd be a new piece of gear I'll be able to get, or a new sound pack that I can explore. Whereas like if I'm just writing and never producing, like I could get a little bored of myself. You know what I mean? Like I'm tired of writing I take a break and I produce and I just play on the stuff. But that's if I had to choose, probably production.
Okay.
I see that. I see
What
that.
what is life like for you outside of music? So the world knows you. Like,
What?
yeah. Who is Tima outside of being a musician?
No, it's funny. I just saw Soul, and
Me too.
the whole message of it was like you're more than just like your career, and I felt
Yeah.
personally attacked. Like, and I was like, all right, can you just say a little
Shut up.
quiet? Like, literally, like low key, it kind of encapsulates most of my life.
Yeah.
Like that's, and like it's because I enjoy it. Like I really, really enjoy it. But like, if I had to choose, like I really love movies. That's a good way for me to like de-stress. Like I'm a complete movie nerd. I really like reality shows. It gives me a break. Like,
Yeah. You gotta have some of that ratchet in there
That junk.
sometimes.
no, I like the top tier. Like I'll watch my Little Housewives of Atlanta and my Real Housewives of Potomac, and I'll be like, and sometimes I have it in the background while I'm producing, just to level myself out, and I'll just distract me because I'm like, oh, this
I
beat is
love
fire. I'm like, oh, what did Nene just say? So yeah, I really, really like that.
You
Okay.
gotta have that balance. You gotta have that
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite song that you created?
Ooh.
And which holds the most value to you? I know it's hard because they're all your babies, of course.
Yeah, like okay,
But can I say something
yes.
before you said? Can you make the song that you did where it's like, if you keep asking me if I'm mad, you're gonna speak it into existence? Can you make a longer version of that,
I
please?
got you. I'm making a list. I'm making another tape in a couple weeks. So I'm putting on another compilation tape again. But yeah, uh, okay. I might do something. Okay.
And I
Okay.
know you have some new music coming up. So,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you guys a little exclusive, but you gotta keep it on the wraps until it,
oh
Yes.
yeah, of course.
I got you. I'm really giving you an exclusive.
Absolutely.
I think right now I really like the song I'm coming up with now. And it's about like, adulting and like, how preferably Black mothers, it's like, I brought you in this world and I'll take you out.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's like that's the song. It's like I'll take you out, and it's featuring my mother. So like that's gonna be
Yes.
So keep it on the but like
Yes. I
that was
love
fun.
that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I can't wait to hear it.
yeah. I'm excited to put it
Yes.
out.
So how's the Tima tapes doing? Like,
Yeah, it's doing like a lot better than I expected. You know what I mean?
mhm.
I It's crazy. Altogether, like I don't even know at this point. Last time I checked, it was like 15 K streams.
Mhm.
It was like definitely like a step up for me like
Yeah.
4 months ago.
That's
Um
crazy.
yeah, it's I try not to like watch it too much because then I
Mhm.
don't get too numbers consumed. I'll let my manager do that. Like
Yeah.
and just like be like the numbers, but like it definitely I see people still kind of pumping it when it came out in November. So I'm like, okay, yes, it's like something you could replay and not just play once. So I'm glad.
Yeah. So I mean, I feel like easily your genre, if we were to put you in one, it's R&B, but your sound is a little distinctive, especially around this time. Like there is traces of the 90s, but do you feel like you're almost creating or recreating a genre in a way?
Um, I don't think any of us are recreating anything. I think we take pieces of things that we like. And
Mhm.
I think that we just come up with new combinations. You know what I mean? Like I like to combine elements of like things that inspire me. So like definitely like the chords and like the bigness of like, Devontae Swing and Teddy Riley, but then like maybe the interesting percussive ness of Timbaland, you know what I mean? And then you have like the idea of being a performance producer, like Pharrell. You know what I mean? I'm naming a lot of men. Oh, Missy Elliott, the kind of like the rap style and like the interesting flows and things like that. So I just like to take, I'm like, what are the best parts of these things that I like? Because sometimes I'll like be like, when it goes way too far in one direction, I like to add something to like kind of confuse people. You know what I mean? So it's like, if it gets really like real, it's like real piano, I'll put like a synth over it so that it's like, okay, it's also a little electronic. Okay, it's also a little like, you know, it's a little soulful, and it just kind of gives you the best of different things.
Yeah.
Know that you have some music coming up in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So what else is next for Tima? What's next?
Some really, really good stuff. Most of it I can't talk about right now.
Okay.
No, I am gonna come out with another tape. I'm not from the date yet, but definitely like February, probably late February.
Okay.
I definitely want to do something special for Black History Month. You know what I mean? I'm still figuring out what I want to do there. I'm really excited about that.
That's gonna be dope.
I'm working on possibly doing like getting like a performance studio and doing like a MTV Unplugged kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay, by the way, one of my favorite albums is the Uptown Unplugged, where like Uptown Records kind of
with Mary and every
I'm obsessed with that. So yeah, I definitely
I haven't seen it in years though, or heard it in years.
It's on Spotify. You can just listen to the whole thing, and I'm like,
oh,
super cool. But yeah, that's what's coming up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you're on Unsung and Underground, so you got to let us know, who are you listening to now? Who are you listening to right now, whether they're like huge or underground?
Yeah, I'm listening to Brent Fayez. I'm listening to Snow Allegra, a lot of Ari Lennox. Like I just never listen. I like Tony Braxton. I'm rediscovering Tony Braxton now.
Oh my gosh.
She giving a shout out to a lot of DMV, like
yes, of course.
Because we rep Maryland. So
Maryland, yes. So you definitely you already know that we have it's everything out here. Everything.
I was just thinking, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Whitney Houston. Like I will always just rediscover her. Yeah, just like a mixture of just like new age R&B and like, you know, old R&B.
I love it. That's all on my playlist. All them people that you just named are on my playlist as well. So, Tima, what is the best advice you received with being in the music industry?
I definitely had time to think about this because you
I know kind of
stuff. I would say, I feel like I haven't gotten it yet, but let me think. Okay, this is a good advice, and it's gonna sound bad. And I was just at his house yesterday, my friend Wyatt, and it's not really advice. He said something to me that I was like, wait, what? And then I kind of like keep it with me, and he says like he feels that there's no such thing as talent, right? And I'm like, wait, what were you talking about? And he was just like, it's kind of just like how much time you're willing to spend on something. And I'm like, that kind of makes sense. And he's like, we tend to tell ourselves that we're like really, really talented, which is like kind of keeps us from practicing. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, like, I'm talented. You know what I mean? Whereas like, if you think of it as like, no, it's how hard I work. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of more important, because if someone like locks you in a room and it's like, practice this piano 8 hours a day or I'm not going to feed you, you're going to get really good. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, there's things that like I like that I'm not willing to spend all day on, but music I am. That's why I've been able to kind of master it, or kind of get closer to mastering it. You know what I mean? So I really put that first, because I'm just like, I always say like, I'm not talented, I just really like it, and the harder I work, the better I'm gonna get at it. I'm good because I work at it, not because like I just woke up good at it. If that makes sense. Yeah.
That's deep though.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, I never really looked at it like that.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like, wait, what? You know what I mean? You hear that word thrown around all the time. I do think you could be talented in one thing, which is singing, because you can't control how well you sing. You know what I mean? Or how your voice like. But like, I'm like, it helps me like ground myself and be like, no, like you're only here because you worked hard. Like that's the only reason why you're here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what advice would you give to someone up and coming who is in the same, has the same dreams as you, wanting to produce, wanting to play, wanting to write?
Yeah, I think I definitely always say just do it. I think the hardest part, or the part that like is the biggest setback for a lot of people with anything creative, is it's so vulnerable. So we just kind of keep ourselves from doing it, and we prolong the process. You know what I mean? And if you do it and you just are okay with the fact that you're gonna mess up a lot, that's okay. Just know that like when you get it right, that's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be worth those 100 mess ups. You know what I mean? But like, just do it, because all the people that like kind of like are where they want to be, one thing they always say is like, I just wish I started sooner. Even if they started at 13, they're like at 10. Because I always say, like, if I told you that like you are gonna get what you want, you're gonna be a Grammy Award winner, right? You're gonna get it, but you have to make a minimum of 1,000 mistakes. Would you start now, or would you wait like a couple of years to make those things? No, you're gonna get them out, you're gonna get them out the way so that you get to where you want to get. So
Exactly.
just do it. It's okay if you mess up. We're not perfect.
Yeah,
Definitely.
just do it.
I love it. So our final thing is, Tima, which we ask everybody, is tell everybody who you rocking with.
Oh, the OOUU podcast. Yes. Oh, dang. You guys are amazing. Like,
Oh my God. I love it.
Why don't we ever award anybody? We ask them that question.
We never do. It's better to just let them try to guess. It's better.
No,
better
of
that
course.
way.
This is actually like a really, really fun podcast. I love the intro because it kind of woke me up a little bit. And I was like, oh, I got to start thinking, okay. It's really, really fun. No, you guys are honestly amazing. Can I ask you something?
Yes.
What made you guys want to start, like, podcasting? Like, how did you guys get your start?
Oh my God.
Girl.
I'm gonna let you go, Danny's, because mine will be forever.
Okay. The thing. So Parita, Ree, and myself, again, like we're from Maryland, and we grew up together. Like we're best friends, literally best friends. We known each other since we were like 14, 13.
Yes.
So, but we were introduced to each other by like a mutual friend, but it was just like this instant connection, and what we connected with the most was music. And it wasn't until later when we gotten older, we realized like, yo, like our friendship means more than just men and gossip and you know what I'm saying? Like regular friend stuff. It's just like, there's something we should create together and have a legacy out here in this world together. Like, and we were like, music, like what the heck? And we're always talking, and I'm in New York now, but but she's in Maryland, and so we were like, last year, literally, we was like, look, we got to do this thing, like we have to just and
just like you said,
just do it.
Just do it.
And too, I'm sure you may experience this or not, but I have dreams. So like those dreams speak to me. And it was just one day, like multiple days, things would just pop up in my head, and it's just like, oh my God, that's it. Oh my God, that's it. And we just ran with it. And that's part of how this really like blossomed.
Yep.
But
and then with the COVID and everything, it was the perfect opportunity, because we was working the year before that. We was working every day, which we still are working, but it was the point that we never had time. We used to always just put it off, like, no, we'll get to it later. And she'd be like, girl, let's come back on this date and have this stuff together. And we'd be like, okay. And then we never come back to it. We'd be talking about something totally different. We'd be working all day. And then COVID hit. So we were spending more time at home. And so we were just like, all right, we're going to get this done. We're going to get this done. And plus we're obsessed with music. So like when music come out, if it's something drop on that Friday, every Friday, we like, oh my God, did you hear this? Did you listen to this? Did you do this? And we're just listening. And then we love raw new talent, like people that are out here really grinding, and that other people don't see them, and we see them and hear them, and we're like, no, we need to share this with other people to let them know, like, hey, have you heard this person? this person is amazing. Like you
Mhm.
have to listen to them. So that's
Yeah.
what gave us the platform to be like, no, we're going to be advocates for unsung and underground artists. And not so much, unsung and underground artists, but artists, period, that
Okay.
you don't take the time to listen to. So yeah, that's a
No,
no.
that's amazing. Like
Yeah.
I thank you for like your platform. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot easier to kind of like, report like what's hot. You know what I mean? So like for you to create this space for like, local artists is like
Mhm.
honestly a blessing, and we're creating our own little scene here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm very
Yes.
happy.
And
I'm
we ain't gonna lie, we be a little jealous too. We try to keep our, the people we know to ourselves and be
Yes.
like, y'all don't know about Tima, okay? Y'all don't know about, but people no trust. People know you. But
Yes.
like it's just like once they like blow up and go like mainstream worldwide, it's just like, okay, I
But
guess.
that's eventually gonna be your platform where you're gonna be like, all right, if you wanna like, step up, or if you wanna kind of like be known, like you gotta go on the OOUU podcast. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's gonna
Yes.
be the vibe. That's gonna be the vibe.
They're
Yes.
gonna keep it. I'm like, I can't wait till them festivals come back and tour and everything, because we're definitely gonna be out there. We definitely gonna be out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
We're gonna
But
watch
thank
out for
you,
you, Tima.
Tima.
No,
Thank
thank you
you
for having.
so much.
I can't wait to hear. I'm so excited.
Yes.
We're gonna go all in for you. You have a week dedicated to you, so we going
Yes.
in. So yeah, get
Send me
ready. So we
everything.
will keep you posted on that.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tima.
All
Great
right.
speaking to you. I know we'll be speaking to you again soon.
Yes,
Definitely.
definitely.
All right,
All
love.
righty. Bye-bye.